Hello, and welcome to this brief video on phonemic awareness. In this video, we'll explore basic information on phonemic awareness and pinpoint where phonemic awareness expectations can be found in the Ontario language curriculum. Finally, we'll touch base on best practices for teaching and assessing phonemic awareness. Let's get started with the basics of phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness is the ability to identify and manipulate phonemes, which are the smallest unit of sound in spoken words. Students use phonemic awareness when they identify, notice, segment, blend, and manipulate phonemes in language. For example, students can identify that the first sound in sun is s. They can blend the sounds f-ish into the whole word fish, or they can take the word crunch and split it up into 5 phonemes. K, r, a, n, ch. While phonemic awareness is an oral skill, it is tightly linked to reading and writing. Students use phonemic awareness, specifically blending, when they're sounding out words in reading, and they first need to segment a word into its sounds before they spell it. Phonemic awareness is a critical skill. The big picture, a long-standing base of research highlights that phonemic awareness is incredibly important in supporting students' reading and spelling. Researchers have found that phonemic awareness is a strong predictor of future reading and writing. That means that for young children, their early phonemic awareness skills help us predict which students are likely to learn to read easily and which students are likely to have difficulty. This allows us as educators to provide early intervention before students start to struggle. Researchers have also found that phonemic awareness has a causal role in reading and writing proficiency. This is really important. It means that when we teach phonemic awareness skills, it improves reading outcomes for students. This is a powerful finding. Phonemic awareness is a key early literacy skill. Systematic and explicit instruction in phonemic awareness can change student outcomes. Now we'll focus on how and where phonemic awareness is situated in the Ontario language curriculum. Phonemic awareness can be found in Strand B, Foundations of Language. In grade 1, students use their understanding of the sound structure of spoken words to orally isolate, blend, and segment phonemes from simple structures with 2 phonemes. The Language Foundations continuum elaborates on the specific expectations. In kindergarten grade 1, students isolate, blend, and segment phonemes. In grade 1, the continuum narrows to focus on blending and segmenting phonemes. Phonemic awareness is important, and it's a clear focus of the curriculum, but how should it best be taught? Research tells us that phonemic awareness instruction should be systematic and explicit. Systematic instruction means that skills are carefully sequenced from simple to complex, similar to a builder's blueprint. For example, we would teach students to blend a word like see first because it's a simple syllable with 2 phonemes. Also, both phonemes in C are continuous and can be exaggerated for students, making it easier for them to work with. S-E. Progressively, we could teach students to blend words like to, where a stop sound is introduced. To is more challenging because we can't stretch out the t sound without distorting it. We could then progress to words with 3 sounds like map or top. In systematic instruction, all skills are taught, leaving nothing to chance, and skills are taught in a careful sequence that cumulatively builds across instruction. When thinking of explicit instruction, it's important to consider both the design and the delivery of the instruction. We want to carefully consider these factors so that the most learning possible can occur. When designing explicit instruction, we should prioritize teaching critical content, breaking down that content into smaller subskills, and maximizing on-task academic learning time. When delivering explicit instruction, it's critical that we use concise language, use examples and non-examples, require frequent responses, including choral responses, and provide extensive opportunities for practice. For phonemic awareness instruction, this may involve beginning a lesson with a clear goal, such as segmenting 4 phoneme words. The skill would be directly modeled. For example, west would be segmented into west. Examples and non-examples could be provided. For example, west would not be segmented west. Students would participate in guided practice with a high degree of teacher-student interaction, frequently providing responses chorally, in pairs, or individually. Phonemic awareness instruction has been heavily researched And because of this, we know a lot about best practices for phonemic awareness instruction. Here are some research findings that should guide our instruction. Phonemic awareness instruction is most effective when it is taught early. This means kindergarten and grade 1. For students who are skilled readers, phonemic awareness instruction is likely not the best use of instructional time. Phonemic awareness instruction is most effective when graphemes are integrated. While phonemic awareness is an oral skill, it is integrated into word-level reading and spelling tasks. This means that whenever possible, we should design instruction to have students manipulate graphemes. Phonemic awareness instruction is most effective when 1 or 2 skills are taught at a time. There are a wide variety of phonemic tasks: isolating, identifying, blending, segmenting, adding, deleting, substituting, reversing. Research indicates that blending and segmenting are the most important phonemic awareness skills, and that we should only focus on 1 or 2 skills in one lesson. Phonemic awareness instruction should be brief, no more than 20 hours over an entire school year. If we divide that out across the school year, this means no more than 30 minutes per week. There can be an opportunity cost to spending too much time on phonemic awareness instruction. Phonemic awareness instruction is most effective when skills are taught in small groups. This allows for differentiation and targeted instruction designed to match and meet students' needs. Finally, phonemic awareness instruction is most effective when we focus on phoneme level skills, especially blending and segmenting phonemes. Phonological awareness skills, like splitting the word cupcake into cupcake or blending salamander into salamander, are not as closely related to reading and spelling like phoneme level tasks are, where students might blend splash into splash, or segment the word box into box. Now we'll explore how to use assessment for learning to drive effective phonemic awareness instruction. Assessment of phonemic awareness is a powerful way for educators to support improved student outcomes. A variety of sources of insight into students' phonemic awareness, including early reading screening, diagnostic assessments, and progress monitoring, can be used as assessment for learning to drive evidence-based, systematic, and explicit instruction of early reading skills. Since phonemic awareness is a critical skill that predicts future reading, assessing students' knowledge and understanding can be done through early reading screening. Many evidence-based screening tools include phonemic awareness subtests for young students, including potentially first sound fluency or phoneme segmentation fluency. For older, struggling readers, diagnostic assessments can be used to identify which specific phonemic awareness skills can or should be taught. This is an important component often necessary to meet the needs of students who struggle with reading, including those with dyslexia, as a core phonological awareness difficulty is often at the root of many reading problems. To sum up, phonemic awareness is a critical early literacy skill. Evidence-based, systematic, and explicit instruction in phonemic awareness supports stronger reading and spelling outcomes for students. Phonemic awareness instruction should be informed by research that tells us how it should be best taught in the classroom, including that it should be purposefully linked to other elements of reading and spelling instruction. Thanks so much for listening and learning.